Like any programming language, also in Solidity, there's a best practice when it comes to the development workflow. Now, with Solidity, there aren't as mature tools available as for .NET, for example, but there's still a preferred workflow using tools that exist. Welcome to the lecture about the preferred workflow during Ethereum development. Obviously, the core element of your distributed application is probably the smart contract. This is also the element which needs most attention. So you want to start off with an off-chain prototype that is fastly iterated locally on your developer machine. This can either make use of test-driven development, or TDD, where you write unit tests first to cover all the functions of your contract. This also makes sure that any new development iteration doesn't introduce regression bugs. This would make use of tools like Truffle Developer Console or Ganache. You write your code and your unit tests. Make sure you really sit down and test all possible scenarios your contract can have. Then you want to start testing the same contract on a real local blockchain. You could use Go Ethereum for this. Sometimes Ganache or the in-memory blockchain simulations work just fine, but as soon as it hits a real blockchain, the whole situation changes. At least test your smart contract against a real local private network once before you deploy it to a testnet. This is the next step. Deploy your smart contract to a testnet, such as the Rinkeby or Robston testnet. This way, you can run beta tests with customers before it costs real money. You could have as many iterations as necessary before deploying it to the production mainnet. The last step would be to deploy it to the main network. After, you made sure all your requirements are met and your smart contracts are secure. You don't need to rush things. Instead, take it easy. Follow the steps and test thoroughly with beta customers before deploying live. Also, obviously, you want to stay up to date. Have a look at newsletters, forums, and the community and see if things changes that break the functionality of your smart contract. This is the current best practice workflow with the Ethereum blockchain.